Hey there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me in this sacred space today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, my name is Ria. So let's first call in spirit and open up your reading here. Now, I wanted to get this reading to you before July the 15th. July is going to be a really big month for you, Scorpio, and there's a lot of messages that Spirit wanted to relay to you as you step into this next half of the month. So the archetype card deck is the first deck we're going to open with. This is an archetype that is surfacing to guide you at this time. So this could be an archetype within you or external to you. So we are getting the Scientist. So look at this. The archetype of the Scientist is guiding you at this time. This is a archetype that is methodical. It's experimental and inquisitive. The shadow side of this archetype is it's dogmatic, over analytical, and impersonal. All right. I feel that whoever this person is, they know. They've got a vision and they're going to find whatever they need in order to make it. We have a lot of birds on this person, and some of you might have goggles that look like this. So I'm getting steampunk, something to do with steampunk, and a lot of birds. So birds might be surrounding you. You might be seeing flocks of birds around, or birds that are migrating in an unusual way. That's another sign coming in here. So the archetype is guiding you, and we're going to now pull a card, a gift that you carry. And it is right now being activated. For those of you especially that haven't felt this gift or haven't applied it. So we are getting the Wise Elder. The gift of the Wise Elder. Now, some of you might be resonating with the images of these cards. This is a confirmation. So I'm definitely getting an activation happening here. You were born an old soul, Scorpio, meant to ripen into your fullest potential, teaching and mentoring others who seek spiritual knowledge. So I feel this is a purpose that some of you have already connected with. This is a purpose, a path that is being revealed to you, activated within you. It's knowledge and wisdom. So I feel there's a redirection coming in your life. And maybe you have been experimenting, trying to look deep into the facts, the reality of something, like proof, needing proof of something. And you are going to receive what it is that you're looking for, but it's coming from within you. Okay, so this is all that's guiding you the rest of this month of July, everyone. So expect breakthrough moments with guidance in your life over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So we are coming back to a place of comfort, coming back where we can now put some of the energy down, the heavier energy, the unstable energy. Maybe recently you have been going through a temporary patch of energy that didn't feel good. It was difficult to go through it. This is coming to an end. You are now coming home. So that is the Five of Pentacles. We have Six of Pentacles. Things are going to work out for you in your favor here, my friends. So release the worry, the stress of these difficult times. They're not something that you're meant to carry. It is baggage that is leaving with the cycle it was in. So you're actually shifting into a more abundant energy, a loving experience. And Spirit is asking you to tap into the energy of love and express it in your life, more of it. So Six of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Swords. So we have interference here in your heart center. Something doesn't feel good. Your emotions aren't feeling right. They're not feeling centered. They're a little bit unstable. There's hurt, there's pain, there's sorrow, lots of different kinds of emotions that are stirring within you, something that Spirit wants you to take notice of. Okay, we're going to reverse this energy so you come back in alignment with the energy and frequency of love, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Scorpio, I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies, how this reading resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. So I'm seeing someone else here, a wise elder, someone that may be a little bold, experimental, right? Like a scientist, mad scientist energy, perhaps, a mom, maybe a grandmother, a boss, an aunt, an ancestor that you've heard about. Um, their energy is being activated within you in some way. So there's almost like this familiarity around a specific person. This person has a more feminine essence. They could be a man or a woman. It's just they're more connected. They feel in, they love more. And there's a lot of words of wisdom that they used to share with you. It's an old energy I'm picking up on. Okay, I don't know what this is. So you're going to have to share with me, Scorpio. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, Scorpio, looking at the cards, what is going on in your lives, my friends? How are these cards resonating for you? Share with me in the comment section below. So, Five of Pentacles, this is a temporary period of hardship. It's not fun when we're moving through the energy of the Five of Pentacles. It feels like we're left out, there's something missing, or we're just not able to get in touch with or connect with what we're desiring to experience. This could be, communication problems. This is in your physical world, your material world. This could do with money, right? Money energy being a little bit distant, harder to get connected to, but you're coming to a place where things will work out for you. So the emotions that are tied to this Five of Pentacles are showing up here in the Three of Swords. So whatever's happening in your material world is actually affecting you in your heart center, directly affecting you. This could be a relationship, right? Maybe you're having a hard time with someone right now. Maybe it's not just one person, it's more than one person, right? So I just feel that you are a wise elder energy in this scenario, in this situation. So over the next 2 to 3 weeks, I feel that Spirit is calling you to show up in your life with wisdom and to experiment with different ways of working with these energies, right? How can we channel this into something different? So they want you to use your mind and think about the different pathways that are coming up for you that you can try. Right? So this is something that they're sharing with you, something that is going to work out in your favor. There's definitely a pathway here that is going to work really well, and you're going to be able to actually take that on as your own. So I have surrendered to a relationship in my own life where I had a lot of difficulty with it. And it's for so many years, and I care and love this person deeply, and it's just so hard loving them. But what I realized was I was always fighting with the energy rather than just surrendering and opening myself up to show up unconditionally. And when I did that, oh my gosh, the whole experience shifted because I'm like, you know what? This person is the way they are. I've tried to get them to see another way and it's just not happening. They're set in their ways. And you know what? That is okay. I'm okay with that. I want to still have a relationship and spend, as much time as I can with them before, they move on to their next experience in life. So this is how this energy is coming in. It's finding ways to surrender and direct this love in a different way. So this is what Spirit is encouraging some of you to do, is to look at someone, a situation that you're in, especially if you can't change it, to learn to work with it, or just cut it off completely, right? Sometimes we have to release something, create some distance in order to, just clearly, without the friction there, make decisions. So this is coming through now. I feel for some of you, something's happening here with your job, maybe even with your money. Like maybe you are worrying or stressing that whatever's happening in your material physical world is not connected to what you desire to experience. Maybe you have had to cut down on spending, maybe things that you were able to buy and do, you can't do that anymore. This is only temporary, my friends. This too shall pass. So as you are moving through this, let's make peace with it. Let's just work with it and see how we can navigate through it right now, staying grounded and rooted in our own frequency and vibration. Life fluctuates, everyone. Change is inevitable. Things shift all the time. Nothing is permanent. Okay, so once we understand that and shift with the energies we're moving through, the way we're showing up within those experiences is where we're going to be able to really turn things around for us and be in a position where we're able to now able to give our love, give our energy, give our money, our support, our ears, our heart, like whatever this is. You're in a position where you're able to give because you have to give, right? So things are shifting for you over the next 2 to 3 weeks here, my friend. So release the stress and worry that you are carrying that is actually being reflected to you. So your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between positive, negative, light, and dark. It only knows what you activate within it. So the more that you're focusing on things that aren't working for you, Scorpio, the more that's going to be reflected. Things are going to start confirming it, making you feel more of this energy. It's because your subconscious is like, this must be important. This is why this person is thinking so much about that. So I better start, we should turn on that reticular activating system, radar systems to pick up on what the heart is saying. So this is what I'm getting here with this card. So it's really interesting because you have the power to turn things around, Scorpio. And this is where Spirit is asking you to charge yourself up. Let's replenish that heart center. Let's activate love. And let's move in that frequency and vibration. Let's stay within that and show up like that in the world, expressing kindness and love in the world, shifting the way we're feeling, the moods, the swings that we have, right? I've got the full moon's energy in my mind's eye right now. So the full moon may have affected you in some way. We just recently had one on July the 10th. So this energy might still be working its way through your life right now. I feel there's been a ripple effect. So you're feeling the ripple effect moving around. So just be mindful of this, that you are with your mood, your energy creating a ripple effect. What kind of ripple effect are you creating right now, Scorpio? Take a look around at what kind of energy you have been expressing the last few days. What kind of energy is being bounced back at you? So this is one way to take a look at it. So I feel this is where, because you recognize it and become aware of it, I feel some of you already are aware of it. You're within the energy of restabilizing yourself and centering and grounding and moving through love again, right? So sometimes we can fall off our path, our frequency, our rhythm, and our flow. We move away from that, but when we become aware, and we can then pull back and stay back in our frequency and vibration. So money is improving here as well. So I do see that there's something here working out for you. I don't know if you've been worrying about your rent, or, maybe you need to get your car fixed, or maybe you need to buy a new one. There's something temporarily that was slowing you down here, making you worry and stress. And all of a sudden, it worked itself. Whatever this was, it is working itself out. And you're able to look back at that and be like, oh my gosh, thank goodness that is now past me. I can now look forward. And as you're looking forward, if you're still feeling this, so what happens sometimes is we go through a really good period after a bad one, but then we look back and we're like, whoa, that was so scary. I feel like it has affected me. And I don't know why we do this. I've done this even in my own life, and I recognize it right away because I remember my mom. So I'm like, I'm not going to be anything like my mom. And when I recognize it myself, for me, that is snaps me right back into reality pretty quick. And I'm able to redirect that energy. So I feel there's a redirection of this energy. So whenever you're finding yourself in this place of love, this place of balance, and an old energy starts to try to creep in, it's a habit, it's a habit, it's a way of being, it's something that you've gotten used to, that you've done so much that you've forgotten because it's become a habit that you're doing this. So something is being shown to you over the next little while here in this month of July, Scorpio, and you're able to heal it. You're able to move past it. And you are supported at this time on this journey, on this centering yourself in love. You have love surrounding you, right? And I feel that sometimes we have to show up within the energy of love. There's a purpose and a reason why you're here, Scorpio. And for some of you, it might not be what you think it is. I feel what is being revealed to you, especially if you're feeling an interference with your heart center, some sort of friction, choppy energy, that is your signal, that is your sign that something is off course, something is not connecting here. So what is going on? You know, what is the energy? And it usually means it's your energy. So yeah, this is something that, is being communicated to you that might not sound good. It's kind of like, against what you're feeling, but this is where you want to set the feelings aside for a moment and not let them to override truth coming in or some sort of guidance coming in, right? So just being mindful of how you are showing up in your reality, connecting with others, dealing with things. There's something being activated within you, and Spirit is asking you to look for other ways because you are a scientist energetically. And this scientist is within you, bringing you guidance through everything that you're moving through. Finding, you are the scientist. You got to find ways to work with this energy a little bit differently. Maybe you need to add something, maybe you need to take away something, right? So I feel that the circuits in your brain are going here, Scorpio, and you're feeling the buzzing and the energy of this. So you may feel like vertigo, dizzy spells, or confusion even sometimes, or you're getting headaches recently, stress. Be mindful of the stress, right? Getting headaches or migraines or feeling like a sharp shooting kind of a pain, electricity buzzing. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you're feeling these kinds of ailments, please go see a medical doctor and make sure you're getting that checked out. But on an energetic level, there's like these circuits blasting and things going, and it's I'm getting the energy of Frankenstein for some reason. Frankenstein. Have any of you seen Frankenstein? Or does it could be frankincense? You've been using frankincense, but this is the energy, like it's coming up off the bed. It's standing up. It's alive. You've been working on it for a while, and then it becomes alive. And it's like this, whoa, shocking, revelatory moment. This is what the Six of Pentacles feels like. I know it's not, it's a bigger energy. This is what it's feeling like. So something is happening here for you. And this Three of Swords. So I feel what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to be open-hearted, open-minded, right? This is how you want to remain. There may be mixed information coming in here. I'm getting something that is maybe confusing you or making you feel a certain way, mixed emotions, past things, like a lot of different things that I feel, Scorpio, if you're feeling this, it's time to unpack this. It is time to sit down, create some peace, right? Because we need peace in our nervous system here. Your nervous system is feeling a bit haywire here. So I feel it has to do with your thoughts. Sometimes our thoughts get in the way of what we're actually feeling, and we can disconnect ourselves from our intuition. So there's an activation happening, but something's interfering here. So this is something they want you to be aware of in order to release and let go, clear. So writing things down. Write down what's on your brain. Get that brain empty. And you know what? It might take you an hour to do this, maybe even more, maybe a whole day. Allow yourself to do that. And what I'm getting here is, oh my gosh, it is, now it's gone. I was seeing an elephant coming in. Wisdom, knowledge, there's ancient history, wise elder. That's what it is, the energy of the wise elder coming through. So they are sending you messages. So you might be researching, you might be diving into books or information, and you're trying to fill some sort of a hole, it feels like. So again, there's a lot of mixed up emotions and energies here, Scorpio. So this is why it's important to write this down and clear this. Create calm within yourself. I'm getting a lot of noise. So again, this is something, go out for a walk by yourself, breathe, maybe even do yoga outside. Connect with Mother Nature and connect with that wisdom that is wanting to, it feels like the word I want to use is spew out. So maybe you are spewing out stuff without even realizing what that is, and that's creating a ripple effect that is being reflected to you, amplifying this even more. This is a really strong energy that you carry. It is passion, it is fire, it is through your life force, your heart center. You are blasting this out there. So you're incredibly powerful, just know that. And you have the power within you to turn this around and actually make it work for you, because oh my goodness, I'm seeing this beautiful experience that you're having where you are coming from this place of love. You are the one that is supporting. You are the one that's there, connecting, giving. It's a beautiful harmony and exchange happening here. So look at that. I love this for you. So we're going to pull a bonus card now. And this is a Sacred Forest Oracle. So I want you to imagine yourself, Scorpio, walking through a forest with your archetype, the scientist, the wise elder scientist. And this is the guidance that this archetype is giving you as you are walking through this forest. So we are seeing a unicorn in the forest, everyone. So look at that. Have you seen a unicorn? This is a confirmation here. Purity is the key word, and 45 is the number here. So you might already be connecting to this number. It's a confirmation of this message, this reading to you today. So if you're seeing it, you're definitely meant to be here today. And I feel you're going to connect with that number very soon in your life. 45. So you peer through the tall oak trees into a sacred meadow. In the center of the meadow, illuminated by a single ray of sunlight, stands a radiant, noble, pure white unicorn. The aura around it shimmers, wavers, and sparkles, as if the unicorn was lit from within by 1,000 dancing stars. This card can appear when you are ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder. Traditionally, unicorns represent purity, innocence, hope, faith, high ideals, and miracles. When you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, you'll find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past doesn't need to define you. Know that the life can begin fresh and new. This card also appears when there is the need for inner purification and renewal. Take time to release what doesn't serve and support you in life, and watch the miracles unfold, Scorpio. So unicorns are symbols of miracles, magic, and enchanted living. This legendary creature can call the seemingly impossible into reality. If you have a dream that has eluded you for a while, this card is letting you know that all things are possible. The purity of your heart is emerging, and it's time for sweet innocence to flood your inner being. Purify your life, step into your innate innocence, and believe in miracles, because Scorpio, they are coming. All right, so the spirit of the unicorn says to you today, no matter what happened in your life, step into your innate innocence. You have a pure soul. You are a child of the Creator. So let go of the past and see the world with new eyes, and almost miraculous wonders will abound. So look at that. So the energy of the unicorn here in the forest. This is what is showing up for you. This is what's being whispered to you. And we're going to seal this reading today with an angel number. This angel number is coming to you with a message. It might be a number you've already been seeing. So you're going to see this number. It's 101, starting over. Look at that. They're asking some of you to start over somewhere. So happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It is in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. We have some keywords that might connect with you. So intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.